Today we embark on an incredible journey throughout Spain that will take us to Madrid and Barcelona and all those places that most people who visit Spain are familiar with. But we will also travel to other extraordinary places, from the volcanic Lanzarote to the magical Asturias, passing through Extremadura. Whether you can place Cantabria or Castilla-La Mancha on the map or not, join our geography lesson where we will talk about the regions of Spain. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hello, welcome to the channel where we want you to be happier traveling around the Iberian Peninsula with the help of our videos and of our self-guided walking tours. Let's start with a fact that may be familiar to most of you, but is worth remembering. Spain shares a border with Portugal to the east and France to the north. As the aim of the video is to talk about the territorial organization of Spain, we will remove Portugal and France from the map, but always keep in mind their existence. Let's get started on the regions of Spain. The first thing you should know is that the political and administrative division that in other parts of the world is known as region or state, in Spain is known as Comunidad Autónoma, autonomous community. Most of the communities that you can see on the screen are divided into provinces, with a few exceptions, known as single province communities, in which there is no smaller subdivision. We will see them later. And there are also two autonomous cities in North Africa, which we will also see at the end of the video. Before we start going through the map of Spain, a necessary clarification. We're going to talk about the most outstanding tourist places in each of the regions and provinces, but as you will understand, it will only be a small sample. It would be impossible to mention even the most important ones. We would need a video of many hours for that. In the extreme northwest of the Iberian Peninsula is Galicia, Galiza in the local language. It is an autonomous community in which two official languages are spoken, Spanish and Galician, and which is divided into four provinces: La Coruña, A Coruña, Lugo, Orense, Ourense, and Pontevedra. The capitals of each province have the same name as the province, but here the curious fact is that the capital of Galicia is not any of them, because it is Santiago de Compostela. Among its tourist attractions, the following stand out. The city of La Coruña, with its splendid location by the sea. The spectacular landscapes of the Rías Altas of La Coruña and Lugo on the north coast. The magnificent Santiago de Compostela, the end point of the Camino de Santiago, the Way of St. James, and a city of incredible beauty. The city of Lugo, completely surrounded by a wall dating back to Roman times. The Ribeira Sacra in the province of Orense, with its incredible canyons, one of the true scenic jewels of Spain and a great unknown for international tourism. And the stretch of coast known as Rías Bajas, another treasure of landscapes, villages and lots of good seafood. To the east of Galicia, on the north coast of Spain, is the Principality of Asturias, Principado de Asturias, or simply Asturias, a single province autonomous community that is formed by a single province. Its capital is Oviedo. Among its tourist attractions, the following stand out: its capital Oviedo and its imposing cathedral, and the pre-Romanesque churches declared World Heritage Sites in the surrounding area. Gijón, the largest city in Asturias located by the sea, its spectacular coastline facing the ocean with magnificent villages such as Cudillero, Llanes, Luarca or Ribadesella, with a spectacular combination of sea and mountains, and the mountain range of the Picos de Europa, a privileged natural destination where the sanctuary of Covadonga is located. To the east of Asturias, Cantabria is another single province community. Its capital is Santander and shares many characteristics with its neighbor Asturias. Among its most outstanding places, the beautiful Santander, its capital. Countless small towns and charming villages on or near the coast, such as San Vicente de la Barquera, Santillana del Mar or Comillas. The spectacular mountain range of the Picos de Europa, shared with Asturias, with towns like Potes at the foot of the mountains. And the prehistoric Altamira caves, a World Heritage Site and a must-see in the region. And the last community on the northern coast of Spain, between Cantabria and the French border, is the Basque country, País Vasco in Spanish or Euskadi in the local language. Two official languages are spoken here, Spanish and Euskera or Basque. The Basque country is divided into three provinces: Vizcaya, with its capital Bilbao, Guipúzcoa, with its capital San Sebastian, Donostia, and Araba, with its capital in Vitoria-Gasteiz, which is also the capital of the Basque country. Among the highlights of the community are the cities of San Sebastian and Bilbao, extraordinary cities, each with a very different personality and a multitude of beautiful places to visit. The impressive coast, full of small villages and magnificent landscapes, with places like Zumaya and its Flix, Lekeitio or the incredible San Juan de Gaztelugatxe, as well as many other destinations. And in the south of the Basque country, the wine region of La Rioja Alavesa, famous for its wineries and also for its charming villages such as La Guardia. The regions of Galicia, Asturias, Cantabria and the Basque country, between the mountains and the Cantabrian Sea, which is the term we Spaniards use to refer to the Bay of Biscay, form part of what is geographically known as the Cornisa Cantabrica, a very green region marked by the influence of the sea. Just south of the Basque country is La Rioja. It is another single province autonomous community with its capital in Logroño. The main tourist attraction of La Rioja is wine tourism, with thousands of cultivated hectares where Rioja, Spain's most famous wine, is produced, and countless villages that spring up around the vineyards. Navarra is the first of three autonomous communities separated from France to the north by the Pyrenees mountain range. The Comunidad Foral de Navarra, or simply Navarra, Nafarroa in Basque, is another single province community. Two official languages are spoken here, Spanish and Basque or Euskera, and its capital is Pamplona, Iruña. Its tourist attractions include its own capital, Pamplona, the Pyrenees valleys such as the Irati forest, Selva de Irati, near the beginning of the Way of St. James, or the impressive desert landscape of the Bardenas Reales on the border between Navarra and neighboring Aragon. To the east of Navarra lies Aragon. Aragon is a community formed by three provinces, from north to south, Huesca, Zaragoza and Teruel. The capitals of each province have the same name as the province, and its capital is Zaragoza. Among its tourist attractions are, in the north, the Pyrenees mountain range, with epic places such as the Ordesa National Park and countless wonderful stone villages. In the center, the city of Zaragoza, with more than 2,000 years of history and surprising villages such as the war ruins of the old Belchite. And in the south, the city of Teruel and its incomparable heritage of Mudéjar art, a World Heritage Site, and exciting villages such as Albarracín or Valderrobres, the latter in the Matarraña region. To the east of Aragon and next to the Mediterranean Sea is Catalonia. Two official languages are spoken in Catalonia, Spanish and Catalan. It is divided into 4 provinces: Barcelona, Tarragona, Lérida, Lleida, and Gerona, Girona. The names of the provincial capitals coincide with the province, and its capital is Barcelona. Among the tourist highlights, the city of Barcelona, which needs no introduction with its valuable architectural and cultural heritage and its Mediterranean lifestyle. The must-see monastery of Montserrat, on the holiest mountain in Catalonia. 2 cities with a lot of history: Roman in the case of Tarragona and medieval in the case of Gerona. The Costa Brava in Gerona, a spectacular stretch of coastline full of small beaches and wonderful villages. And the Pyrenees Mountains in Lérida and Gerona, green in summer with many nature lovers and covered with snow in winter when the skiers arrive. South of Catalonia, following the Mediterranean coast, is the Valencian community. In the Comunidad Valenciana, 2 official languages are spoken, Spanish and Valencian. It is divided into 3 provinces, from north to south: Castellón, Valencia and Alicante. The names of the provincial capitals are Castellón de la Plana, Alicante, and its capital is Valencia. Among the tourist attractions of the Valencian community stand out the exceptional Valencia, with its blend of tradition and modernity, the Albufera region, an excellent destination for nature and gastronomy lovers, Alicante, dominated by its magnificent Santa Barbara Castle, and a coastline full of beach destinations, from the historic charm of Peñíscola and its castle to the skyscrapers of the tourist magnet that is Benidorm. And it is time to talk about what in Spain is known as the Dos Castillas, the 2 Castiles, starting in the north with Castilla y León. Castilla y León is the largest autonomous community in Spain and has 9 provinces: Burgos, Soria, Segovia, Ávila, Salamanca, Valladolid, Zamora, León, and Valencia. The capitals of each province have the same name as the province, and the capital of Castilla y León is Valladolid. The list of tourist attractions in Castilla y León, a region with so much history, never ends. Each of its capitals deserves a separate visit, and 3 of them, Ávila, Salamanca and Segovia, have been declared World Heritage Sites by UNESCO. León and Burgos have magnificent Gothic cathedrals, masterpieces of this style in Spain. And wherever you go, both in the capitals and in the small towns of the interior, the history of Spain will appear at every step. The second great Castile, Castilla-La Mancha, is further south. It has 5 provinces: Guadalajara, Cuenca, Albacete, Ciudad Real, and Toledo. The capitals of each province have the same name as the province, and the capital of Castilla-La Mancha is Toledo. Among the region's tourist attractions is the magnificent city of Toledo, one of Spain's great treasures. With its incredible location, the city of Cuenca is another must-see in Castilla-La Mancha. And La Mancha is also, of course, the land of Don Quixote, and the route that follows the path of the literary knight is full of villages and many windmills. Interspersed between the 2 Castillas is the community of Madrid, La Comunidad de Madrid, whose capital is the city of Madrid. The highlight is, of course, Madrid, the capital of Spain, with its endless collection of places to visit, museums, parks, entertainment. Madrid is all this and much more. Live in the city of Madrid, still within the community of Madrid, the Royal Monastery of San Lorenzo del Escorial is an imposing reminder of Spain's imperial past, while Aranjuez offers a perfect combination of palaces and gardens. Extremadura borders Portugal to the west. The region is divided into two provinces, Cáceres and Badajoz. The capitals of each province bear the same name as the province, and its capital is Mérida. In addition to the valuable treasures from Roman times that can be visited in Mérida, especially its Roman theatre, and the historic center of Cáceres, declared a World Heritage Site, it is worth visiting numerous small towns with immense heritage value, Trujillo being the jewel in the crown. Andalusia occupies almost the entire southern part of Spain. The community is divided into 8 provinces: Córdoba, Jaén, Almería, Granada, Málaga, Cádiz, Huelva, and Seville. The capitals of each province have the same name as the province, and the capital of Andalusia is Seville. What can we say about Andalusia? The region is full of incredible cities, starting with its capital, Seville, and its mix of tradition and modernity, followed by Granada with its impressive Alhambra, one of the most extraordinary monuments in Spain, and Córdoba and its equally unsurpassed mosque cathedral, an unforgettable place. And then its cities by the sea, such as the always beautiful and interesting Malaga, or our passion in Spain, Cádiz, with its unique location on a peninsula. Not forgetting the numerous pueblos blancos, white villages that offer unique experiences on the trips throughout the region. The final autonomous community in the Iberian Peninsula in our list is Murcia. The region of Murcia, Región de Murcia, is another single province autonomous community whose capital is Murcia. The beautiful city of Cartagena, with its splendid Roman theatre, stands out in the region. And let's move on to the islands. The Balearic Archipelago forms the autonomous community of the Balearic Islands, Islas Baleares in Spanish and Illes Balears in Catalan, which together with Spanish is the official language of the region. Although it is made of 4 main islands, Mallorca, Menorca, Ibiza and Formentera, it is a single province autonomous community with its capital in Palma. The incredible beaches of the archipelago attract millions of people every year. In all of the islands there are wonderful beaches, some of them most spectacular in the Mediterranean Sea. But there are also cities with a lot of history and heritage, such as the capital, Palma, or the historic center of Ibiza, declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The Canary Islands are the other great Spanish archipelago. But before presenting them in detail, we have to talk about their location on the map. In the map you're seeing now on your screen, we have placed the Canary Islands in the lower right corner for practical reasons. Usually they appear in the lower left corner of the map, as you can see in the different maps that we show you now on the screen. Whether on the left or on the right, that is not the real location. It is necessary to zoom out because the Canary Islands are actually far south in Africa, in front of the Sahara Desert. Notice how much the map has to be scaled down to show the Canary Islands. The Canary Archipelago forms the community of the Canary Islands, la Comunidad de las Islas Canarias, made up of 2 provinces. The islands of La Palma, Hierro, La Gomera and Tenerife form the province of Santa Cruz de Tenerife, and the islands of Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura and Lanzarote form the province of Las Palmas. The capital of the autonomous community is shared by Santa Cruz de Tenerife and Las Palmas. Tourists from mainland Europe love with passion the Canary beaches, especially those of islands like Fuerteventura. But what really makes the Canaries unique is their volcanic origin, which gives rise to incredible landscapes like the ones you will see in Lanzarote, always under the protection of the immense volcano Teide in Tenerife, the highest mountain in Spain. Of volcanoes, they know a lot on the island of La Palma, the most recent victim of the fury of the forces of the interior of the earth. The administrative organization of Spain is completed with two small cities on the north coast of Africa, the autonomous cities of Ceuta and Melilla. And with Ceuta and Melilla, we have completed our study of the administrative divisions of Spain and some of the main points of interest in each one of them. Of course, there are many more interesting places. If we had included all the ones we consider worth seeing, as we have already pointed out at the beginning of the video, this program you're watching now would have lasted many hours. We had to make choices and we had to leave out places that we love. There are hundreds of videos on the channel where you will find more detailed presentations of what Spain has to offer. As always, if you have any questions about the regions of Spain, take advantage of the commentary box to ask. On the screen you will see now the list of basic videos to start your perfect trip to Spain. Lots of essential information for that dream trip. We're waiting for you in those videos.